Hey muffins! Welcome to my new YouTube account. Hugs. Anyways, I am so excited to tell you guys about my journey with Xfactor. Okay, so I'm starting from the very beginning with the car ride. Okay, so me and my mom drove for about 12 hours with all the stops and everything. It was at night. I was absolutely terrified stopping at gas pumps because I was just like, don't murder me. And then it took us the entire night. I was like sleeping, awake, and I was just exhausted. But it was really fun because I got to spend a lot of time with my mom, and I love her so much, and we played Family Feud. And then we got to Denver around 7 a.m. and we headed straight over to the Coliseum. And there was just already so many people there. It was absolutely mad. Like, tons. And so we got in line. We were led over by this very lovely lady who thought my mom was my sister. Other story. And so we waited in line, and behind us was this lovely little Baba who we chatted with for about like 20 minutes, and it was just a very nice conversation. She was so cutesy, and it was really nice. Well, after me and my mom got done chatting with her, I overheard her talking to her buddy. I forgot his name. I think it was Dougie. Doug. Well, anyways, she was talking to him about how she thought she was feeling a bit ill, and her voice was all scargly scratch. And I was just like thinking, oh my goodness, I hope she's feeling better and that she makes it, because it's very steep there. There's just tons of amazing talent there. And anyways, we waited in line for about 6 hours. Goodness, it was just so blazing outside. It was so hot. I was just like, and we met tons and tons of lovely little Babas. We met some father and son. They were really nice talking to, and they were like, my mom mostly chatted with them, and I was just sitting there, and while my mom was chatting with them, I chatted with this amazing girl named Katie and her mom, and we became real close to them. They were just so amazing to talk to, and real nice, and new besties. Well, after the day when we got our ticket and wristbands, not wearing any bands, me and my mom checked into our hotel. It was an amazing hotel. Had a great view and some real nice air conditioning. It was really nice because it was really hot outside. The next day, after a real nice night of resting and sleeping in a bit, my voice was starting to feel a bit scratchy, and I was just thinking, like, just blow it off, man, and it's okay. You know, it's probably nothing. Just get a good, nice rest, and then tomorrow, A-okay. Okie dokie. But no, it was not. My voice was scraggly and scratchy, and the car was warming up, and all I was doing was cracking everywhere, and it was just, I was going absolutely mad. I was just like, Mama, I can't do this. It's like my voice just flew out of my mouth. So then I just kind of blew it off, was making excuses to myself, saying it's probably just because it's morning, you're a bit tired. So I put some Altoids in my mouth, then got in line. Well, after getting in line, did 4 hours of film. But you know what? It was really fun. Ooh, and while I was waiting in line in the bathroom, I saw Paige Thomas from last year. I was just like, oh my goodness, Mom, it's Paige Thomas. Well, no, I said, Mom, that girl looks exactly like Paige Thomas. And she was just like, oh, she does. And then Paige Thomas turns around and smiles at me like, and I'm just like, Mom, I think that was Paige Thomas. Anyways, getting off my train. Then we went and sat down, and I was keeping myself hydrated, throwing back waters, Altoids in my mouth, popping, bling, bling. Called me Pop, and was chatting with him. And then after about 2.5 hours of waiting in our seats, we had the security guard come over and walk us over to the lines. We moseyed on over there and stood there waiting. Met some new people too, which I'm really happy for. One of my friends that I met, his name was, I never got this straight, either Mike or Chad. Either way, he was called both. He got through, and I'm so happy for him. And anyways, we waited there, and then I got into the line with the Tuffy judge. And I was watching him from my seat. I was watching him, and he was real tough on some amazing talents. I was going absolutely insane. I was just like, Mom, I really hope I don't get him. But I was waiting in the line and just sitting there going. After about another 5-10 minutes, it was my turn. So I got in my booth and just rocked it as best as I could and tried to hit my notes. It was really, really tough. Real tough, but he said that he really liked me. He said that he liked my bravado and that he wants me to get a bit of more practice in and come back next year. And you know what? I'm just really excited that I even got that, and I'm so buzzing for the amazing talents that got through, and just really excited to watch this year's X Factor. So that was my journey, and I really hope you guys like my new channel. Love you bunches and bunches.